They're all American chestnuts, and I think there's about 10 or 12 different hybrids that the Chestnut Foundation, made. And they're divvying them out really across the United States. We were lucky enough to get roughly 300 of them. Ultimately, these things were becoming extinct because of the blight. So with these hybrids, hopefully the blight does not occur. So far, so good. These have been in the ground for about 3 weeks now. We have these chestnut plots. We try to do it as uniformly as possible, so it's easier just to kind of monitor. We took all the measurements, the width and diameter of all these chestnuts, well, really everything out here a couple days ago. We're going to monitor them once a year. We're going to come back and just check on the growth. 200 to 250 chestnuts just in this 1 acre right here. Every other plot is, so the second one is going to be chestnuts, black oaks, and white pine trees. So we just want to see the interaction between the trees, how they grow, if anything's affected, how the other trees are growing with these chestnuts. Laid a bunch of sulfur down a couple months ago. It raises the pH level. We tried to do it with a little, like a cedar, but it's just going up these hills. It wasn't as even as you'd like, and you get these big, patches everywhere. So we did it by hand. We did it very, very evenly. We spent a few weeks down here, literally hands and knees with each tree, measuring them, make sure everything was planted evenly, accurately. Made sure to mulch, and seed very uniformly. We left a lot of the compost materials up here to kind of create that natural mulch. This first year is going to be really important for us. They make it past that 2 to 3 year mark, and then we'll be in really good shape. We're really happy with the outcome thus far. Hopefully this location works out, but maybe the chestnuts just don't take to this location specifically, but for the long-term outcome of what we could potentially get and just the information, I think in general, I think it's money well spent. We've been planting out here for about 3 years. We've had a lot of issues down here in the past. I'd say the survival rate is maybe 30 to 40% of what we planted out here. It was a dumping ground, so there's so many things. Having the car parts in here is just really, really awful for everything. I don't know how we could have prevented that with all the digging that we had to do. So I'm just hoping it doesn't affect it. We tried to pick up as much as we possibly could, but it definitely made it difficult, and it's obviously not good for the trees. So I wish we maybe would have planned for that a little bit more if we had more time. Hoping we get a better survival rate of 30 to 40% out here. We're gonna keep monitoring. We're gonna do some more sampling, probably the end of winter or springtime, and just see how everything goes. I would definitely recommend it to any organization or individual that they have a little bit of space for the chestnut's sake, and just to get the kind of word out there about the chestnuts. It can't hurt to try it out. Just take the care to do it, do the prep work correctly, and just make sure things are, how they should be before you put it in the ground. I think a lot of times some people just think, it might look really good right there, let me just plop it in. Take a little bit of time to survey the land and really know the area before you do that. Make sure to, put some mulch down, put some seed down. There's stewardship programs out there. We do forestry services every Sunday from spring, fall, summertime. We try to pass on as much knowledge as we can to anybody who's willing to come out. Just Google things. American Chestnut Foundation has a great website, and I'm sure you could reach out to any of those guys, and they'd be very happy to talk about this. They're going to know much more in-depth information than most other people out here. So we'll give you as much as we can. They can give you the specifics on everything if anybody's really interested.